Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton again. I'm still covering the Winter Major Tournament. This will be the Rookie Division qualifying round. Going to cover holes number 5, holes number 6, and then holes number 7 on this video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope that you like the content. Please subscribe and please hit that thumbs up button. If you're looking for detailed printable text guides, make sure you check out the link in the description to the Patreon. And then if you'd like to see these shots dialed in a live format, remember Adam from Pause and Putts will play live. I do apologize for any background noise as I'm at my daughter's volleyball tournament and I am recording this video in the hotel lobby and people are starting to come down for breakfast. So let's go here to hole number 5. Hole number 5 is a par 5. This hole can get some players tricked up here into the sand or into the rough, but we'll make this pretty easy for you. We're going to go 3 bars, a side spin to the left, combined with about 1.5 back. You can go between 1 to 1.5 back, depending on how high the wind is. Here you see the wind is 2.9 miles per hour, so, really not that strong of a tailwind push. We take a normal shot, we hit perfect, and this is going to come in very nicely. All we need is a katana here in the tailwind. Unless you're a much lower level player club, then you're going to want to go ahead and go with a titan in this wind, okay? So katana or titan, just know your club level here. We're going to play at 0% at max. We're going to spin the ball using top spin only. And then we're going to take advantage of the tailwind push. You're going to see me move this to about 2 bars of top spin with no side spin. You'll see that I have the ball guide line right here. You do get a good look at this one here, so you can kind of see exactly where I'm aiming. Short of the hole, I'm going to let the tailwind push do the work for me. Here I will make my adjustment. You see that I hit a perfect ball, and we do squeeze this one into the hole for an albatross. This particular hole, I don't albatross too often, so I was pretty excited to pick this up. Hopefully we can get that one duplicated in the final round. That would be really nice. All right, then we go on to the next hole. I'm going to show you 2 different ways you can approach this hole. Now in headwind, this is a more difficult one to drive up to the top of the green area. But here you see with the Berserker ball and an extra mile 8, if you're an extra mile level 9 player, you will have an advantage here, or if you're a high level APOC player, you'll have an advantage as well. Full top, I went 1 bar of side spin to the left. You see that I went with full overpower, a little bit of left curl. Probably should have went 2 bars of side spin and maybe more left curl. Here I do get stuck in the rough. I'm just letting players know that it is possible to get yourself up to the top of the area. Now, if you're good at hitting perfect out of the rough, sometimes I'm pretty consistent at it, sometimes I'm not, I guess that just goes to say. But either way, I went ahead and went with full top spin, put my ball guide line to the left-hand side of the hole, since we have a little bit of a wind push to the right, and then I did hit a perfect ball and got this one to drop, okay? If you'd rather take an easier approach, then you could go with a Kingmaker here or a katana in the headwind. You can go between 4.5 to 6 bars of top. You can feel free to use whatever you have. Here I went with 4.5 bars of top spin, making this duplicatable for most extra mile players. You can see here I've got my yellow ring right up against that little corner area of the fairway before it touches the rough. I pull this one 10% at max. This is pretty standard here. We're going to take just a normal shot. As you can see, I'm not using any curl at all. With the perfect ball, the ball does kick off the first fairway. It goes over the water onto the second fairway, leaving you for a pretty good opportunity to drop the eagle here, because shot number 2 is basically going to be perfect headwind for the most part. Maybe a little bit of flicker to the right. Yeah. Okay. 10% at mid for shot number 2. It's going to be important that you check your own distance of your club, especially if you use more top spin than me. If you use more top spin than me, you're going to get more yards. So there might be a chance that you're more around minimum distance of your club, maybe between minimum and mid. So make sure you account for that. But here you can see, we'll make that adjustment. Perfect ball, and you'll see this ball does come in nicely for the eagle there on hole number 6. Now that'll take you on to hole number 7, which is another par 3. Not a fan of this particular hole, so I didn't spend a lot of time on it. 10% at mid. We're going to go with the Goliath here, 3 bars of side spin to the right combined with 1 bar of backspin. You will see here that I put my orange ring right around the rough line. We're going to have to use curl to get this ball to the hole. There is a rough bump chance here. It's a very thin part of the rough, so I decided not to play it. But here you see that I go with, right curl until basically the right side of my ball is breaking that blue adjustment zone, but it still wasn't enough. But the only bad part is about curling on this particular hole is sometimes if you over curl the shot, you can clip the rough. Now, you typically still roll out and you chip in for your birdie, but definitely not a big fan here of hole number 7. All right, I will finish up the last 2 holes, and I hope that you're all doing well. Thank you.